everybody, it's Jules Radia, and I just felt guided to share a little bit about myself with you. And for those of you that are first encountering me, I'm a Reiki master teacher and a healer, and I have a gift of tapping into the pure energy of a place or life force energy within you, and really connecting to the one life that runs through all things, and building that and enhancing that and working with that in a sacred way. And I do that through sacred sound and through my energy work and a spiritual practice that I'm called to explore, and I help other people as a seer, as a guide, as a healer, and really as a translator of the energies that are shifting right now with our planet. But I've always felt strongly, I've always known that spirit guides us, and when we're paying attention to the guidance that we're getting, and we follow that guidance, life flows more smoothly for us. And when we're ignoring the signs, and when we're not paying attention, and when we're being resistant to making shifts that we need to, the universe can come in and whoosh, give you a nice reality check. And so last summer, I went to Mount Shasta on a spiritual retreat, and I had some amazing encounters with the spirit of place and working with wells and not wells, but like natural springs and hot springs and hidden waterways within the mountain. And during one of our rituals, it's funny because from the very beginning, there was a sundog, and I don't know if you know what a sundog is, but it's when there's a ring around the sun and then there's a cross in the center. And that sundog was happening during some rituals that we didn't coordinate with the sun. It's not something that's planned, but it just seems exceptionally auspicious. And I received some really potent messages that were about crossroads and thresholds and crossing over thresholds and moving into new territory and partnerships, and specifically a gift. But Spirit was telling me I needed to pay attention, because if I wasn't paying attention, I was going to miss out on the opportunity. And so it's interesting because we were hiking up the mountains, and one of the days we hiked up, it was over 90 degrees, and we're hiking straight up the mountain, and I left my backpack in the van because I didn't want to weigh myself down, And I remember thinking on that day, I maintained, I wasn't the first one up the mountain, but I wasn't the last one either, and but I remember thinking as I was hiking up the mountain that, gee, it would sure be a heck of a lot easier if I didn't have an extra 30, 40, or 50 pounds on my frame. And I remember also I was taking a lot of supplements at the time to help with joint repair and the pain that I was always feeling in my knees and inflammation in my body. It seemed like every time I exercised, it took days for my body to adjust and stop hurting, and my knees were constantly hurting, and it was like I could only hike once a week because I wanted to give my knees time to repair. And I know this was connected to the excess weight and inflammation and so forth. And as a healer, my sessions were draining me, and it was like I felt like my energy was getting sluggish. So anyways, I had been taking these supplements that were one supplement was $56.95 plus tax a month, and so so it was pretty pricey. It was helping, but the overall condition was not changing. And so what was funny is when I got back from that spiritual pilgrimage, within 24 hours of me returning, one of my friends reached out to me, and she was like, would you ever be interested in learning more about nutritional cleansing? And, because you're on this health and wellness journey already, would you be interested in that? And it was like, oh my gosh, light bulb. This is what Spirit was telling me about. And, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to cross that threshold. And I went for it and started doing nutritional cleansing and intermittent fasting, and best decision ever. Within 3 days, I had way more energy than before. I didn't need to drink a bunch of coffee like I had previously. Within 3 weeks, my knees totally stopped hurting. I stopped taking the supplements. Haven't taken them since. I stopped getting drained during my energy healing sessions. Other people's energy stopped throwing me off balance as easily as they would in the past. And the recovery time after hiking and doing exercise, there was no recovery time. I was like, I'm hiking and being in my body now 5 times a week, not because I have to, but because it feels really good to be in my body. And as a result, I've released inflammation and toxins and unwanted fat to the tune of 63 pounds. And my transformation has been so, it's kind of blown away by, I'm still blown away by it. It's like, it feels like, you know, it's happened so quickly, but it's taken its time. It's taken a couple seasons, but now I'm able to help other people in greater ways. You know, as a healer, it's always been my calling to help other people. I feel their suffering, I feel their pain, and I want to help. You know, my soul reaches out to theirs, and but now with nutritional cleansing, I'm able to help other people. You know, rebalance and renew themselves down to the cellular level. And that's really potent and really powerful. And it's dramatically changing my life, and it's changing the lives of my friends and my family. So I just feel called to put it out there. You know, if you're wanting to make a shift, if you're wanting to make a change and increase your vitality, or like reduce the amount of recovery time from your workout, or, you know, shed a few pounds. This isn't about fat shaming. This is about like getting yourself into the best health ever through nutrition, through optimal nutrition and intermittent fasting. So if you're interested, send me a PM. I'd be honored to share with you. And help you in this way. So with that, I hope you have a beautiful day, and blessed be.